Alright, I just want to make this video to let you guys know how I feel about this figure after having this guy for about over a week and a half or so, almost 2 weeks now. And I've been messing with this guy for quite a bit, and I just wanted to let you guys know some of the good things and some of the issues I'm having, and I did a little modification to this figure as well, and any pieces that started falling off and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's start off with a modification I did to this figure. If you look at the picture that I'm about to show right now, you can see he is crouched down. The way you could achieve that is actually by doing a tiny little mod around his crotch area right here. The two pieces there on his thigh, those two pieces are what's limiting the ability for him to crouch down. Alright, so the piece I'm referring to is this right here, right in front of the thigh area, this piece. So when you try to bend his leg upward, you would notice that this piece gets in the way and it hits the pelvic area. And what I did was I pushed it up a little bit. If you look at it closely, I'm not sure even if I'm able to show you guys close up of this. If you look at it closely, there is a little stress mark I have applied to. Maybe it's on this side, I'm not sure, but anyways, there will be a stress mark because what I did is I basically lift this piece up from where it's supposed to be, because initially this piece is very close to the thigh section. So you can see how when I bend the legs, when I bend his move his leg upwards, and I'm able to turn his thigh section, and you can see that piece is actually going above the pelvic area. Let me pull it back down so you guys can see it. Oops, let me move that thigh section down. So you can see this piece right here. It's not meant to go up, but I use a what did I use? A screwdriver, and then I lifted this piece up a little bit just so it could get a clearance above the pelvic area. You see that piece right there, this little piece. Let me see if I can illustrate a little bit better here with this piece right here. So did that, and if I move the thigh section, now you can see it's above that piece. So this way, let me zoom back out. Now it allows me to bend his knee all the way down, and I could even go above that. Now the knee is going way above. And let's see, you go like that, and then what I would usually do in order to achieve that pose, I would pivot the foot over to this side a bit, and then I would do the exact same thing to this side right here. Move the arms up, lift that piece up. It's going underneath now. This piece is going underneath. If I could lift it up, I think eventually I will snap that piece right off, but for now I think it's working for what I'm trying to accomplish. So now I could bend. Oh, another piece you need to worry about is this piece, which I'll talk about it in a sec. I just want to show you guys that pose first, whether I'm still able to achieve it. So let's try that and that. And oh, I think what I did was kind of like that. So let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. So let's see, how did I do that pose? Something like that. And then move the arms. And shoulder section, get that out of the way. And then something similar to that nature. So, oops, sorry. So it's gonna look something like that when it's crouched down like that. And the only way to do that again is to flip up that thigh piece. Zoom back in. So let's see if I can see it. See it right here. Right here. This right here. This piece is above the pelvic area. This piece right here, and then same on this side, right there. See, from the back it might be easier to look at. And from the back, so that's the piece, and on the side, that's the piece right there. Zoom out. So this is what it looks like from the back. And you can just see how far forward he could reach and how low he could actually get now. Alright, another piece I want to talk about is this right here, the flap right here in front. It does get caught with this this tube right here quite often, so you gotta be careful when you're messing with those feet there. Make sure this piece it's all the way up before you start turning the feet. So I would always flip that piece up and then come on, and then manipulate the foot however I want, and then put this piece back down. That's just a little something that I notice a lot, and just don't want to break this flap off. Alright, another piece to watch out for are these two these little plastic pieces that are sticking up. One is right here, and the other one is back here. So the purpose of these, they serve no purpose. It's just for aesthetics reasons, I believe. And right here, front and the back. And then when you're bending the elbow, see, if you're at this angle, when you try to bend the elbow, this piece is gonna get caught, and you might find yourself breaking this whole piece off. So you gotta be very careful. So make sure you rotate the arm, make the proper rotation, and then flip it back up or flip it down, or whichever way you want to post the forearm section, because this piece is hard plastic, so it will snap if you aren't careful with it. So when it is down, it's down. Just make sure the arm is not rotated like this when you try to bend the elbow, because again, this will snap right off. So just something to be careful about. Alright, and so far I've been messing with this figure, and only one piece fell out. Only one tiny little piece. Initially I didn't even know where it came from. The piece I am referring to is over on the shoulder, but not the front, but on the back side here. Let me see if I can show you guys here. This piece back here, this piece, when it's on here, it looks like that, and when it is not, you will see there's a hole right here, and you can see the peg that runs through this ball hinge section. So this piece came out. It could be easily glued back on, I would imagine, but just make sure when you're applying the glue, don't apply it in the center of this, because this is the peg piece that attaches the shoulder section, so you don't want to get this piece stuck. And here's what that piece looks like right there. And let me flip it around. And there's Paco. So when you apply glue, that would most likely apply it to the outer rim and then attach it back on the shoulder. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I know a bunch of people have been asking me where I got this figure from and when did I order this, and so I've been answering those questions over on my other video, but I'll mention it here too. I got it through bambaland.com, and you could still pre-order it through Big Bad Toy Store, and I also see it over at Entertainment Earth as well. I'm not sure if SciShow carries us, but they do carry other 3A stuff, so they might have it up there too. And as far as when I purchased it, I did the pre-order first day, so that's why I got it so quickly. And I also did that with the Blitzwing, so hopefully I'll get that soon. I mean, whenever it comes out, I'll definitely make a video as well. And if you want to look at some of the photos I've posted, I've taken, you could go on to my Instagram page, which is Toys210, same name as my YouTube channel. So you're welcome to check out that. And otherwise, if you guys have any more questions about this figure, you're welcome to post a comment, and I will definitely reply whenever I have a chance. And yeah, that's about it. Great figure. I am still very, very happy I purchased this. A lot of people wonder whether this is a worthwhile figure, and I have to say it is. For 150 bucks, I mean, it's got weight to it, and articulation is great, and it's not as cumbersome as some of the other the older Transformer stuff. They're a lot bigger. This one is a lot smaller. Granted, yes, it's a lot smaller, and so the price is definitely lower, so I'm happy about that. For 150, I say it's worth it. For something this size. This stands about 8 inches, so it's actually shorter than the Hulkbuster from Mafex. So you can see here, smaller than the Hulkbuster from, what did I say, Mafex, SHF, SH Figure Arts, and I'm happy with it, and he scales perfectly with a 4-inch figure. And here he is standing next to a 4-inch Roblox figure from Hasbro, and this is yeah, the head is a different head, but that was that for photography. But yeah, you can see height wise, I think he's perfect with the 4-inch figure. So any of your G.I. Joes, any of the Star Wars 4-inch figures will fit in with this Bumblebee perfectly. At least in my opinion. I mean, he might be a little short, but whatever. But to me, that looks like a perfect scale. So that's about it. Yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching.